Hello everybody, my name is John Winters. I'm the CEO and founder of LED Innovations. I'd like to go over some of the highlights of our business plan, the major conclusions, recommendations of the plan, and how to implement the recommendations. Also, what needs to be decreased because of lagging sales or lack of revenue. I'll now give a brief overview, a situation analysis, a SWOT analysis of the company, and determine our assets. After I determine the assets, I will give a to-do list of what should be increased or decreased based off of our conclusions and recommendations. LED Company Overview. LED Innovations sells LED light bulbs and or fixtures in-house or via internet. Our business got started in Grants Pass, Oregon with 5 signage crews of 2 to 3 employees for the immediate and surrounding areas. Store employees would be for in-house sales and internet sales and would require about 10 to 15 employees. Within 6 months, we plan to increase our workforce for signage crews and or internet sales by 20%. We plan on having 1 store with the possibility for expansion at a later date. Situation analysis. The global LED market is expected to grow from $7 billion in 2010 to $40 billion in 2016. A compound annual growth rate of 34%. Subsequently, growth is expected to slow down with a compound annual growth rate of 13% from 2016 to 2020. The LED lighting market will amount to almost $94 billion by 2020, representing close to 60% of the total lighting market. This is an extremely high rate of growth for the next 3 to 5 years. Over the past few years, the energy savings LEDs provide have continued to grow at an impressive pace. In fact, today's LEDs are more than twice as efficient as LEDs from just 5 years ago, offering 25 to 30% energy savings compared to CCFLs and up to 80% savings compared to incandescent bulbs. This is probably one of the most eye-opening statistics because as making LED lights become more efficient to make, the price will decline and demand will increase. The wafers used to create LED dyes have also undergone significant improvements in the recent years, whereas 10 to 15 years ago, 3 and 4-inch wafers were common. Today they have doubled in size as they optimally performing dye materials are at the center rather than at the edge of the wafer. 6-inch wafers produce up to twice the volume of high-quality LED dye chips and do so with up to 50% cost savings. My direct competition is mainly supply warehouses in Grants Pass. There are about 3 companies that do lighting fixtures such as signage, which would be my direct competition. I believe that with a growth rate of 17.5% in 2015, that there would be plenty of work for all implied. Indirect competition is mainly going to deal with the sale of LED bulbs. For instance, if Walmart sells them cheaper than anyone else, they will grab up a vast quantity of the sales of LED bulbs. This is where my company will have an advantage because we plan on developing our signage company or our sale of bulbs. LED signage is starting to show up all over the country from New York to Los Angeles, so the demand is there. SWOT analysis. Strength. There is much strength to the LED lighting market. The first is that there are many different product lines. LED lighting is currently available in a wide variety of home and industrial products. The rapid development of LED technology has led to more products and improved manufacturing efficiency. Another advantage is that having internet sales will open a worldwide market for broader market coverage. I believe that having a good brand name reputation will also be a benefit for the company because LED lights are a superior product. LED is a highly energy efficient lighting technology and has the potential to fundamentally change the future of lighting in the United States. Residential LEDs, especially Energy Star rated products, use at least 75% less energy and last 25 times longer than incandescent lighting. Weakness. Weaknesses are varied and would be the result of not establishing alternatives to said problems. The first issue could be a decline in R&D development. This could be an issue if we do not constantly try to learn and keep up with technology. While LED technology keeps becoming more innovative, you must research to see what is selling and what is not. If you buy a product that won't sell, your company will be stuck with unnecessary inventories, and that creates a loss in revenue. Another weakness is growth without direction. If your company does not have a solid business plan that accommodates for growth or lack of, you will either have a lack of funding or a lack of ability to distribute your product efficiently. Opportunities. There are many opportunities to the LED market. The first example is that by doing internet sales, you're able to exploit new business opportunities such as expanding into foreign markets. A worldwide market will be an advantage in the retail sales of our company. Another opportunity is that the rate of growth in LED lighting systems. The LED lighting market is forecasted to grow 45% each year through 2019. As the world shifts towards sustainable products, LED lighting is at the forefront of the green technology movement. As the products are constantly evolving, we can venture into limitless different products. This will broaden our product range and broaden our sales. Threats. Threats to our company could be increases in domestic and foreign competition. As LED lighting increases its output into general markets, the activity of industry rivals and regional competition will increase. There is a highly competitive pricing environment for the current price point of $6 per light in about 2015, about to decline further, creating competitive changes in the lighting markets. Technology innovation creates market characteristics that increase the need for continuous investment in research and development. Determining our assets. The assets of our company include 4 utility trucks with lifts for installations valued at $35,000 each, tools for installation valued at $25,000, furniture and or other supplies run at around $11,000. The computer systems for our sales and HR department run for about $10,000. We have $250,000 in cash. We have $30,000 in inventory. Raw materials are around $10,000. Our accounts receivable is around $150,000. Prepaid rent is $1,200 monthly. Total assets are approximately $640,400 in value. Conclusions and recommendations. Our conclusions show that while our sale of lights through our internet sales is skyrocketing at a 25% increase, accounting for around 65% of our total revenue from accounts receivable, they only account for about 40% of our inventory. On the other end of the spectrum, our signage department sales are holding steady at about 35% of our total revenue from accounts receivable, but account for 60% of our inventory. Another factor is that our 2 different departments, retail and signage, have the same amount of employees. The signage department has 60% of the total employee income. The conclusion that we've come up with is that we need to stay patient for another 6 months to see if the signage department will increase in revenue, stay the same, or decline. We also need to keep in mind that retail sales could increase, stay the same, or decline. With this said, is our recommendation that if the signage department does not show any signs of further progress, we will decrease our inventory by 10%, $15,000, and increase our inventory in retail by 10%, $15,000. The signage department revenue continues to decline. After 1 year, we will sell one of our utility trucks for $35,000 to High Sierra Lighting and return the money to the cash fund of our assets. If we get to the point that we get rid of one of the utility trucks, we'll have to reassign 2 or 3 employees into retail, HR, or management as qualified. Overall, I believe we will see continued improvement within our sales and signage departments. I also believe that it's too early to really know how the signage operations are going to play out. I do have faith in what we are doing and expect to see an increase in profit for the next 2 quarters before any changes would be implemented.